card games by design have an element of randomness to them. This means that we can have some positive outcomes or some negative outcomes as a result of the randomness. Now, humans by nature also tend to focus more on negative outcomes than positive. We remember them more. Psychologists tend to agree on this. In fact, there is a theory that it is an evolutionary advantage so that we learn from our mistakes and we mitigate or reduce future threats as a result of remembering the negative outcomes. So the coupling of these two things, right, is why we have such fun catchphrases as never lucky, because all we ever do is remember the negative outcomes when it comes to card games. We remember all the times that somebody high rolled against us. We remember all the times when things didn't work out. But that's not always the case. Sometimes, every so often, we're lucky. So in the spirit of archiving some instances where I was lucky, no other way to put it, we had a night the other night where things were just kind of going my way, and I wanted to kind of capture the result of those games, put them as a time capsule so that in the future when I'm salty or if I'm on stream and I'm using the fun catchphrase, never lucky, somebody can point me to this video and remind me that every now and then, sometimes we're lucky. So what's up next is the games, and I hope you enjoy. And those first two losses were rough. Both were very heavily prophecy-fueled. Well, first one was definitely prophecy-fueled. That was just bananas. Second one was probably more drain-fueled. Like I said, he gained 25 life that game. Oh, great. More spell sword control. Sure, let's do this. It's because of this that I should be playing the ward deck, but I wanted to get the daily done because I'm a
I have no
glutton
fear
for
of
gold.
cowardly skeever.
Wow.
Azora, give me strength.
Well,
Trolls take
joke's
you.
on you, Omega. I got nothing else because this continues to be my hands today. Ah. Do I slaughter fish here or do I take the mace swing?
Trolls take you.
I think I actually mace now because he has edict online next turn. So if I don't edict, well, if I don't mace now, I guarantee I'm not getting a trigger from this. Though if I slaughter fish and he has an edict, then actually, yeah, I think we're just gonna slaughter fish. We could always mace up on a fish, and if we miss 1 damage from this, but we gain from here. Oh, okay. So, I legitimately don't know what we're playing against now, but whatever. Really want to mace probably one of the fish. I mean, I guess I could Harpy too and try to save one of the fish for a turn, but mace really helps us push damage here. Which also theoretically saves a fish. Let's do it. Hey look, prophecies. Bane of today.
A little distraction might prove useful.
That's not a hit.
Trolls take you.
Alright. So he's rank 15 and he's playing Slaughterfish.
Burn it all to the ground.
Wow.
Behold my power.
Might have won in the game just there. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Trolls take you.
It's not exactly something I can cast out. You think Cast Out and Harpy would have been better? Yeah, I was trying to be greedy and push for damage.
Arcase Beard, this day will be mine.
And I'll be honest, I kind of wasn't 100% certain what I was playing against since he played Slaughterfish. That really threw me. I can Cast Out and Bolt. I mean, we're doing that either way.
Trolls take you.
And we're doing this either way. Bolt technically hits for 5, but then we lose the board, and we essentially lose all guarantee of any future pressure. Yes, we do that. Can't really afford to let him have a big board, too, for the second Pillaging Tribune. Hey, true. And in all honesty, it's probably a moot point at this point. I think he's stabilized enough off the one Pillaging Tribune that I don't think we can push through. We have no arena, so we're never gonna hit self-damaging at numbers enough. The Slaughterfish play is just throwing me off. I wonder if it's just to help combat early game. Like, it's just so weird to me. But whatever, can't judge, I guess.
So, it has been written.
Tribune gains him 8, puts him back at 20. Only gives me 1 rune. That'd be bad.
You must be cleansed.
No, back to boring means yesterday we played nothing but like experimental meme decks. And today we're back to playing like traditional meta decks. I wouldn't play it if it was no longer enjoyable to me. Oh, hey, that was you? Yeah. It was as you expected. I made some very public complaints about being out-prophesied by Spellsword when we're playing Prophecy Battle Mage. It didn't feel good, to say the least. I guess we'll see what this rolls.
It has been written.
That seems pretty good.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
One off. Right? Prophecy Spellsword? It certainly felt that way.
There's a plan. There's
Oh,
always
that's
a plan.
not good. He's gonna gain a ton of life now. Maybe. Maybe
My
not.
Arcase Beard, this day will be mine.
It's up to 4. 5 defenders up to 6.
You won't foil my plan.
And suppress, huh? I'm legit curious about this guy's deck list because he's just got a bunch of non-traditional cards in it.
Honor and
My arrows shall fly true.
be on your guard.
Oh, is he at the point now? I mean, basically, if he has a Pillaging Tribune, he just wins, but there's nothing I can do about it unless I top deck another Burn and Pillage. At least I hopefully give myself a rune this next turn.
Meet Death's dark embrace.
Yeah, this guy's playing, it's more like a mid-range, like, tempo Spellsword. It's weird. Okay. The Mage mace still puts me 1 off lethal, right? Mace here to push this. This does 2. This can shoot for 3. This hits for 2. I don't think that that's the right play, though, because if I can't go lethal, I actually think I need to ping this with the sharpshooter.
Fire!
Stand fast.
My arrows shall fly true.
I mean, pillaging Tribune still sucks for us, but we're also getting to the point now where he was kind of casually getting close to just swinging for lethal, so... No, why no Manticores? I don't know if he's got Manticores or not. He's just running Golden Saints and Necromancers and Slaughterfish, so... his list genuinely puzzles me. That's why I think it's more like just mid-range beats. I find that interesting. If he would have jabbed to the 2-4, he could have just traded with that. With the other spell sword. God damn your Golden Saints. Even with one of them, it's so much value. Come on, top deck. Hey, there we go.
It has been an engaging hunt.
There we go. And that's kind of been the story of the night. We're playing Prophecy Battle Mage, and we've had a game where we lost because all 5 of our runes cracked no prophecies. We had the True Goldson loss. We just had some weird... We had a loss against Archer because he gained 25 health throughout the course of the game. Alright, we're going first against Assassin. White ones with big juicy asses. Isn't that all of them?
Here.
That feels like the worst harpy on the planet, but we'll do it. Making 1 smiley face instead of 2 doesn't make it any better. And
Looking to make a purchase?
I guess we can do that, I guess. Is he the Mages Guild guy? I don't know. I'm not sure I've played Trip Line yet this
Hands
season.
off my wares. The forest is my cloak.
Might be. Like, I'm also legit confused by his build at the moment. I think we're gonna throw that out though. Teamwork? Yeah, teamwork. It's mostly just the spamming that did it. Do I really want to cast out a Leaf Lurker? Because I feel like that doesn't really do much for us, so... Sure, we'll put a Skulk back, I guess.
Duma, take you!
So, it has been written.
That's really annoying. right? Like, I don't... Like, whatever, you like porn. A lot of people do. But I don't know why you'd come here and spam chat when you could go to Google. Right? Like, okay, you like white girls with big juicy asses. You go to Google and you type in white girls with big juicy asses. And like, it does all of the work for you. It's so weird.
Let nothing through.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
It's gonna get real risky here. Let's see what this gets us. Because he's got probably like a shit ton of curses and stuff to work with right now, right? Yeah, whatever. He totally did say white. Like, my bot still lets me see what was typed even after. His literal his spammerino was, does anyone have some good porn stars? I prefer white ones and ones with big juicy asses, whisper me. Yeah, or you can click the message deleted. Same thing. It's a taste thing. I mean, just because you prefer white ones doesn't make you a racist. Yeah, there's the curse. And there's the leaf lurker. Alright. That wasn't... Alright, I'm trying to think of what gets us out of here. Nothing, right? He's got lethal, and we have not enough ways to punish him. Either way, we're banking on at least a lightning bolt. Right? Because this does 2, this does 2, so we would need a lightning bolt off the top. But if we play Fate Weaver and we don't trigger direct damage, then lightning bolt doesn't win. So this is our only path to victory.
I used to be an adventurer.
All right, I guess now we wait. There's only 2 lightning bolts left in the deck. No, he was smart enough. He was smart enough to alternate between 1 face and 2 faces, so that it wasn't triggering spam detection, because it's not technically the same message over and over and over again. So he alternates.
Dumark, take you.
No RNG love. Oh ho! Skill. Esports. MLG.
It has been an engaging hunt.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm joking, but there is at least some level of skill involved in that, because we did have to properly, the turn before, like, pick the path to victory, right? Like, I'm joking. You know, but for all the people who are like, prophecy is 0 skill, well, no, actually, it's... There is actual skill involved. It just doesn't feel skillful, but there's actual skill involved. There were a series of decisions made throughout the course of the game that led to that scenario. Why am I so good at math? I don't know, because when I was like 3 years old, I learned how to count by playing euchre and blackjack with my grandparents. That's a true story. That's how I learned how to count, was by playing euchre and blackjack with my grandpa. I was considering at one point doing a stream where we just try grinding for titles. But I don't know how much interest there would be in something like that, because it can feel kind of grindy. Because some of the titles are pretty like fun to try to get, and some of them are kind of boring to try to get. Hey, it's V-Bay again. He's gonna be on Monk, right? And we're going first again. Dude, it is insane. Tempted to keep this just because it won us the last game. I mean, we're bound to draw a ward guy, right? It's kind of insane how many
The
times
moons give this one strength.
we have went first 9 out of 13 games tonight. Let's just get rid of that. Mammoth. Yeah, definitely Mammoth over the Spirit. I don't like Spirit on a naked board. And then if Spirit dies, it's a great thing to fetch back with this. Well, never mind. It looks like we're going to go Harpy. He's got the ring and he hasn't even used it. Uh-oh. Is he saving it for that Manticora play later? That's 100% annoying. Guess we do that. So Mentor's Ring on Night Shadow ought to be pretty good, if we can pull that off. Hey, TC! It's been pretty good for us, now that we're not playing meme decks. It'd be nice to draw a 2-drop. I'd like to Mentor Sweep and play a 2-drop next turn. I think that's the ideal outcome. That's gonna get finished off, I assume. Or Crushing Blowed.
We'll hold, no matter what.
Or maybe setting it up for a Leaf Lurker next turn. Hey, there's a 2-drop.
You fear death.
But yeah, it's been pretty good. We're obviously doing better tonight as opposed to the way we performed yesterday. We're okay with taking a... We actually haven't taken a few shots to the face, but we're okay with it. Because again, if we can land these two, it basically wins us the game, in my opinion. The key thing is sticking this. We've seen 0 javelins from him, and I have to assume he's running them, so...
What have we here?
Anasi finds it useful to use her enemy's strength against them.
You and your Anasi. And I can't be angry, it's a quality play.
Don't make me laugh. Kill them all.
I guess we bait the Javelin now. It's that or Double Hunting Spirit. Actually, I think it's Double Hunting Spirit. And then pass. So the reason I think we go Double Hunting Spirit over the Night Shadow is not only does the Javelin really put us behind if he has it, but let's assume it sticks, and then we play Mentor's Ring. We're at max putting Drain on one other creature. Like, that's really subpar. Double Hunting Spirit means that we can play Night Shadow and potentially land some buffs on him. Or actually, no. What we'll probably do is we'll, depending on what he plays, we might crash both into the Anasi as that trade, so that the Trooper goes massive, and then swing with the Trooper, play the Night Shadow, and the Trooper gives him like a decision to make on what to Javelin if he does have it at that point. Oh, he got health lead. Damn it.
Reinforcements. I bring reinforcements.
Wow. That might have won him the game. Holy shit. Ultra critical Anasi. Right? Super cringe. Ultra critical Anasi play there. Alright, let's do that. Alright, so we got two options, realistically, right? We can still make the Super Colovian Trooper and swing, but after that we can potentially Night Shadow, which again, if that lives, basically wins us the game. Or we can Nahagleave in the left, which should eat 2 creatures. He's got 12, 17. He would need a Cliff Racer to win next turn if we don't play the Nahagleave.
Kill them all!
I am a child.
I mean, I know he's got a javelin in his hand, but he also, like I said, he could just have Cliff Racer and win here too. It's a calculated risk.
Fall before Anasi.
Well, the way he's going balls, I have to assume he's got the Cliff Racer, right? Leaf Lurker or any finish off also sucks. He could crash the 4/4 into the 8/8 and get rid of it that way.
Chaos. Chaos.
You're way too late there, Shrieking Harpy. I got money on Cliff Racer finish.
Training is over. It's time
Your
to
coin
act.
or your life. Your coin or your life.
Oh, no, not necessarily. We might not
The
be out of it.
moons give this one strength.
It's Mega Drain and Breakthrough. Either way, I'm cracking a rune with this first one. It doesn't look like I have a way around it.
Your pain is delicious. They make it too
Okay,
easy.
it's the Cuppers. I can do 3, 5, 6 damage. We're 2 off lethal. So I think we have to royal here
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
because we want lethal here. Hey! Hey! I wanted to play some more Gwent tonight, but it's been kind of a fun night. So I don't know when I'm going to switch. I know I got to switch over and do my dailies at some point, but wow, he's really dropped. I feel like he was like at 13 earlier. Also, thank you to you, Mega Caven. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. And Hootie as well. Alright, he's on damage. I like Gwen. I know that a lot of the Legends community doesn't like it when I say that, but I like Gwent. This is kind of rough because I hate playing spirits on a naked board, and we're totally gonna have to.
Careful there, friend.
This is like the all-time feels bad, man. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Your blood will spill!
By the 8th, they will meet their maker.
Alright, we weren't punished. We were not punished. Do I Royal Sage on one dude? I could be extra greedy and wait, but I feel like we just Royal Sage on one dude.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Because if the Royal Sage dies, then we can potentially get that back with the Necromancer, which works out pretty well. The only other option was just a second Hunting Spirit. Whereas this next turn here, we might be able to Spirit Wardcraft. Oh, lame! We don't even get the value there. Dirty Earthbone. Dirty Earthbone. I think we preemptively do this because we're going to put it on this anyway. And if we hit a Lightning Bolt Prophecy, that potentially saves it. Yeah, I did Gwent too, Luna. I really do. Anyone got a good list? I don't know if there is a good list. I think that the Archer list is the best of the bunch because it allows you to just run decent cards you would want to run anyway without overcommitting. So like if you just run like the Raiding Parties, Bannermen, and then throw in like some Murkwater Shamans, you don't even have to fool around with other stuff. Like you just let your dudes create them. And I think that's just good enough. But even then, like, I'm not sure that Swindlers, in that style of a deck, I'm not sure that Swindlers is better than something else that you would run in the same slot. So I don't know. But I know that some people have been doing it that way. Swindlers just feels like a slow, grindy card where you're trying to, like, get incremental value, and I'm not sure that that fits well in Archer or Assassin, which are the two classes best suited to take advantage of it. Well, I have to assume that thing's going to get fire-volted based on the way... Oh, he's Ice-Storming. That's fair. I mean, Ice Storm generates value, right?
Feel my power.
Guess we do that. We do still have Nahagleave potentially next turn. We've got Spirit and Daggerfall potentially next turn.
Shall we begin?
Dude, just... Can you stop nuking my shit? That would be great, thanks.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
So we played this pre-attacking because if this is a bolt and he hits this, I wanted it to buff. And then we just bolt that before he can make it get any bigger. That is 100% why we did that. And so I'm glad it worked out. This is kind of a tight game though, to be honest.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
The second Earthbone
Let's
that's
shed
whipping
some
my
light
ass.
on the problem. Share your taste.
Let's see. Merrick sucks next turn. Atromancer sucks next turn. There's not much I can do about either one, to be honest. He's used 2 Earthbones, though, so you'd have to commit a fair amount of resources to the Night Shadow. And he's already used 2 Lightning Bolts, so I think
My Arcane Beard.
this is the play. I mean, all of his endgame threats are online now, so at this point we're in like a hard race, but Night Shadow is hard for him to remove, and the drain might really matter, so
I have you now.
I think that this is the proper play here.
The day is mine.
Your blood will spill!
Shackle's a great way to buy time. We know he has the firebolt in hand, so we can run Harpy into
By
it.
the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Which means...
Confound you!
Which means that we are doing this.
Harding will not save you.
Again, Atromancer might just win the game outright for him. We're kind of racing an Atromancer. I'm not sure that we can win that race. We're going to lose Nahagleev this turn in all likelihood. He has the resources to just plow through it. And we don't have enough to really threaten for lethal. Even if we top deck, say, like Lightning Bolt, we don't have enough to get there. And we've already seen one anyway. This is a very tight game. If I had to guess, I'd actually say that we're losing right now just because of the board state and him having more cards in hand. I think that I would say that we are behind. Ouch. We know he has a firebolt, so if he's got 2 firebolts, that's a bad time for us.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Your pain is delicious.
That's a bummer.
You must be cleansed. Magnus, god of sorcery, be with me!
Again, Atromancer probably wins in the game. Merrick for sure wins in the game. Like, he's got a full lane of badasses. This game right now is entirely draw dependent. You know, he's got at least 1 tome in hand.
Shale will take you.
Now 2 tomes in hand. This is rough. I'm not sure if we can pull this out. It's kind of a good sign that he's taking trades for us, but that means he could just be clearing the field to Atromancer then too, you know?
The day is mine.
Your blood will spill!
Because he would need to make room anyway. Atromancer would be bad for us. We would have to top deck Lightning Bolt or something to win. Mentor's Ring, anything that lets
The
us
elements
swing.
are mine to control.
Fair. Fair. I'm kind of surprised by that course of action, though.
Mother of mud.
I say that only because if he puts the tome here, then he only takes 1 damage instead of 3, and he knows I want to plow through that.
I would protect the hit.
So he's used 2 Earthbones and 2 Lightning Bolts, which is pretty good for us in the, like, try to keep that guy alive department. He's also used 2 Harpies for slowing down. He does have 2 tomes, though. So you can double tome and ram it in there, and then probably remove...
Shall we begin?
Well, you can single tome now. Ick. Oh, he used a tome here. That's right.
Sheol take you.
That's right, that's right.
All too simple.
We've only used one lightning bolt, right?
Careful
as I
there,
remember.
friend.
So if the spirit lives, it has to go face so that we set up a potential lightning bolt victory.
Irma Mora tests us.
Alright. We're praying off the top now, but that's the best we got. He did a great job of stabilizing, I'll give him that. But we are at the point where we are praying off the top. He did a really good job of stabilizing, but again, he had like all of the stuff that he needed for it.
Sheol take you.
And GG.
It has been an engaging hunt.
We did it, gang. Sometimes you gotta set yourself up for success and pray, you know? Alright, I think he was on, like, Merrick before as well, right? Do we keep Necromancer again? I feel like we do.
Magnus, god of
I
sorcery.
just feel like we're
be
more
with
likely
me.
to have the health lead against this unless he's playing Prophecy. This is a bad keep against Prophecy, but I felt like he was playing combo the last time.
By the eye of Magnus.
By Arcade's beard, this day will be mine.
Huge Grey Goose set for your girlfriend for Christmas. I've got some wine upstairs that I'm waiting to crack from Uncle John's Cider Mill. If you're familiar with Uncle John's Cider Mill. I'm a big cider freak. I love hard cider.
Let's
Some
heat
good
things
apple
up.
wines. Oh yeah, that's right. He was on combo. He merricked us the last time. That's also solid because we don't have a 3-drop this game.
Found you.
By the eye of Magnus.
You don't believe so? It's in the St. John's area.
I'll kill you where you stand.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
I mean, if I midnight sweep, they're just gonna both die anyway. I could Preserver here. Like, I'd be really putting it off, but I could Preserver and then Blackworm to get one of them back and then Royal Sage, but I don't think that helps us much in terms of, like, long-term tempo. And also playing this now, it just means it might eat a bolt. I think we just
I
Sage.
see you're in need of my wisdom.
Confound you.
I think we just Sage. You like vodka and tequila? You're gonna get super lit. Send pictures. I promise I'll only share them with the internet.
Sheol take you.
I'll kill you where you stand.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Oh, and the Harpy. Well done. He's doing a pretty good job of slowing us down this time around.
Magnus, god of sorcery. Be with me.
Rip Royal Sage, but at least we get a decent Mentor's Ring. He's doing a really good job of slowing us down. We just gotta keep trying to
Sheol take you.
force our way through this, alright? Oh!
Sheol take you.
Is it even worth
Kill you where you stand.
to Mentor's Ring at this point? Not sure that it is. I mean, I want to, because then it'll get huge if he pops the thing, but then he'll still just die to lightning bolt post pop.
I am a child.
I think we just do that instead. Likely lining up Preserver and Mammoth next turn anyway. We'll wait to draw another ward creature, I think, before we Mentor's Ring. I'd rather have a more secure board, get more value out of it.
Shale take you.
Well, it's all downhill after you turn 30, Tavares. It's nothing but like AARP meetings, discounted breakfasts at Denny's.
I'll kill you where you stand.
You know, the works. Oh, alright. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that that was annoying.
I will protect the Hist.
Careful there, friend.
By the eye of Magnus.
I think it's fair to say that that was annoying, but we'll do that. Yeah, oh snap. Yeah, that was a good play. Oh, you're 3 years off? Uh-oh. Is he gonna, like, Merrick me? I think we just get rid of this.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
It's probably gonna eat our 6/6 now. Oh my god.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
The value is real. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that the play is this, right? And then just hope he doesn't have Merrick.
Your blood will spill!
By the eye of Magnus.
If he has Merrick, we might be boned. If he doesn't have Merrick, we're, and I think, in good shape. Hey, Harrison. It's been a bit. How you doing, man?
I have you now.
That
The
feeling...
forest will not suffer your
Oh.
presence.
I was about to say that feeling when you want to top like a firebolt for your own
By
guy,
the
but
eighth, they will
not
meet their
anymore.
makers.
Rip. Three, 6, 8. Double lightning bolt kills us. Trying to think about what our options are here, because he has Supreme Atromancer potentially live this next turn, which means I think I have to trade when I attack here, right? Because he's got 3, 6, 9, 11, 15 with Supreme. That's kind of a bummer. And then I also don't think I can put enough damage on the board to even threaten next turn. Max is 9. We would need a top deck.
I am a child.
I'm trying to decide between these two. I feel like it's Spirit, but... Yeah, I heard you were going to that. I hope you do really well. He might have us. This is a really tight game. There's a lot of ways this turn could go south.
I have you now.
The belligerent giant play really put him up there.
I have you now.
I think we risk it, right? Well, that's a problem. He'll still die, huh? And I don't have a way to get around that. I mean, at least we're gonna gain a shit ton of life. And we'll get like 4 damage in. Only I had a way to save him. Should have held the bolt. Yeah, probably. I just wasn't expecting the giant. I always forget that this list runs it.
Your pain is delicious. Who goes there?
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
I think we just flood the board. I mean, we're at 18 health. 3 damage. We have the Dark Rift, so we really just need one thing to survive. I think that's just it. But yeah, I mean, you're probably right. Probably should have held the bolt.
I have
I'm not sure it would have saved me though. Oh, Ice Storm, huh? It's got to be what it is. Yeah.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
At least Dark Rift puts a clock on him, but again, he's like combo.
Hiding will not save you.
Combo-rific at the moment. How are you 12-0 in Chaos Arena right now? I have no idea. But, GG.
Elements, I summon thee.
Uh-oh! What kind of crazy combo is about to go off? Oh, he's Harpian. Top deck.
It has been an engaging hunt.
Hey! Dude, our top decks have been insane tonight.